All right, music fans, welcome back. Harmless Dave here, talking about real music in real time for real people just like you and just like me. Real music, isn't that kind of an interesting real music observer? Real music. I'm going to be talking about Jeff Pilson, and I'm hinting at something. Look, folks, I told people a long time ago, you don't like me, you don't like my channel, you don't like what I say, start your own channel, right? But maybe come up with an original name for it, for crying out loud. All right. Dukes of the Orient, really great album. By the way, I want to thank all the patrons who support me, who send me messages of support, whether it's music or politics or culture, whatever I'm talking about. You see, because it's easy not to weigh in on these issues and just talk about, hey, Jeff Pilson says that Foreigner is pretty good, right? Without any original members. And I kind of agree with that. They're okay. They're wrapping up. I'm cutting them some slack. Nobody's Lou Gramm, right? And if Mick Jones ain't there, I understand why people are a little ticked off. Hey, have something, right? If you're going to call yourself Foreigner, but this is Mick's band, right? And if Mick's health is starting to go downhill and he doesn't want to be there, 78 years old, something like that, then go see the show and don't worry about it. You also need to, talk to the American touring version of the Little River Band. Talk to the Guess Who. I know the drummer's original, but they don't even sound like the original Guess Who anymore. I mean, at least Foreigner kind of sounds like Foreigner, right? Actually, there's this band in Ohio that I had on for Thanksgiving. They're called Hot Blooded, Northeastern Ohio. Go look them up. They have a little audio thing you can go and sample. And they sound probably more like Foreigner than anybody who's out there right now. A Foreigner tribute band. Yeah, I mean, that's the future. I mean, hey, if you're going to go see a band and you're going to complain that there's no original members in it, why don't you go see a band that kind of sounds like the original band and spend like less than half of what you would spend going to see Foreigner? I agree with Jeff Pilson that, the criticism, I think it comes late. We had this discussion the other day on my Patreon, just chat area, whatever it's called. But we were talking about this saying, hey, if you're going to critique Foreigner after 18 years and say it's a cover band, you should have started back in 2005, 2006, right? There's just one original member then too. I mean, it's weird how this criticism comes along. But see, I understand. I understand that people are upset. As you get older, you'd kind of like to see some of these bands with some original membership, but rock bands are a lot like marriages. They just break up and it's irreconcilable, or there are health issues, or people just decide to walk away from it. And in the case of Foreigner, it's like all of the above. Yeah, Lou Gramm is out there. All right, you want to go see Lou Gramm perform? You might be able to do that at some point. I'd go see Hot Blooded. Seriously, I would rather see them at this point. They're just good guys who want to be true to the music. And you could say the same thing about the current lineup of Foreigner. What I'm getting at here, and I guess I'm a little bit grumpy here because it's real music, right? Real music observer. I got nothing. Because over the years I've covered Journey and Steve Perry, and then other people, they started covering Journey and Steve Perry. Yeah. Folks, if you can support me on Patreon, the algorithm is destroying this channel right now, just destroying it. I mean, I did videos over the weekend. I had one about Ted Nugent. People don't want to watch me talk about what Ted Nugent had to say. That's weird. I get it. Ted Nugent is a bigger draw than me. I tried to get Ted on again. No response from his team. I'm thinking he's moved on to bigger things, better production value, and bigger things. Okay. And as far as Warren Zevon not getting, maybe people don't know who Warren Zevon is. He didn't get into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. All right. That's the other video I did over the weekend. And quite honestly, 1 out of 70 people who subscribe to the channel watching the video, or maybe 2 out of 70 is really weird. It's just really weird that nobody is interested in watching that video. So again, people keep saying, turn the comments on. Nope. No, it's not going to happen. I mean, look, folks, I'm going to be honest. I did really well after I turned the comments off for months and months. And I said to myself, well, that obviously wasn't, a problem doing that. So anyway, I addressed a whole bunch of things. I've got patrons that still ask me, hey, you should turn the comments on. Yeah, you get woken up at 2 a.m. By somebody who just posted all your information online, and then somebody calling you at 2 a.m. to tell you this is happening to you. And then you've got to scramble and figure out what you're going to do. If you're in that situation and you're okay with that, that's your call. I decided to handle it differently, and I've had a better life since that. All right. I'm just asking people, if they want to help the channel out, they can do that via Patreon, YouTube memberships, probably Patreon though, but you can do both if you want. I don't know. You can reach out to me and I can arrange for how you can help me if that is something that you want to do. People who appreciate the music end, the politics, the culture. Yeah, I'm touching the third rail a little bit, and you can only talk about geezer rock for so long. What people are upset about now is that these bands are basically about to be over with. Aerosmith, done. Foreigner, done. And there are going to be more. It's Whitesnake, probably done. I mean, there's a list of them. So anyway, folks, that's why I showcase some stuff that's maybe the future. This might not be the super future. Maybe this is more like long-term future. I don't know. But anyway, I'm in not a good mood today, folks. It's Real Music Observer, Real Music with. Yeah. Pick a different name. Find something that's original, maybe. I mean, wow. All right, I'm done.